We're doing a little bit of a segment today. We're talking about stupid Republicans on this show. Like, there's just so many of them. Like, it's like you ever, like, I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with a cockroach infestation, but you ever, like, open a cabinet and then, like, 20 cockroaches just, like, start, they're all over the fucking place? That's Republicans in this country. Like, you never know when you're gonna run into them. Like, waiting at line at the fucking bagel shop, in the grocery store, right? You never know when a fucking shithead, dumb fuck, motherfucking Republican is gonna pop out of nowhere. So, Exhibit B on today's episode of Stupid Motherfucking Republicans, we got Tudor Dixon, whom, I'm going to be honest, still not sure if that's even a name. What the fuck is Tudor Dixon? Like, we talk about people that have two first names instead of, like, a first name, last name. Tudor Dixon is just zero names. Like, her name is not a name. There is no such thing as Tudor fucking Dixon. Anyway, Tudor Dixon was doing a speech. She is the Michigan gubernatorial nominee for the Republican Party. And, she's going to say Florida, our Michigan. Florida's a verb now. Anyway, let's find this out.
How about maybe even we like Florida, our Michigan?
And that's how stupid Republicans are, by the way. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna Florida our Michigan. Right, like, what? What does that mean? Hi, Max. What does that mean? You're going to Florida our Michigan? Like, that's what? Like, why would you applaud at that? Like, that? Why would you, like? There's nothing yet. Like, you ever, like, watch, like, a concert footage on YouTube, or if you've ever been to a concert, and, like, you're listening to a band play one of their songs, but it's like a song that has, like, one of those fake endings, or it's like they do, like, one last thing, and then there's, like, a 2-second pause, and then there's, like, another couple 20 seconds. And then there's always that dumb fuck in the crowd who's, like, hopped up on something, and they just start cheering way too early, because they don't know the song. They're not, they're not hip. They think the song's over. Anyway, that's these guys. You know what I mean? What the fuck? We're gonna Florida or Michigan. Woo! Like, anyway, let's see what else she has to say.
Parents' rights in education, motivating police officers to come to the state. How about we encourage teachers to come here too? Let's bring Michigan back.
Okay, so we got some policy. So parental rights in education. What does that mean? Are you referring to the Florida's parental rights in education bill that basically bans any teacher who's gay from being a teacher? Because if so, I don't know what the fuck that has to do with parental rights. And then bringing police officers to Michigan? As if Michigan doesn't have enough police officers? Like, what the fuck? What does that even mean? And then what was the last thing? What was that?
Teachers to come here too. Let's bring
teachers. We're going to bring teachers to Michigan? Well, there's a bunch of teachers fleeing Florida right now, so, hey, maybe we will Florida our Michigan, Tudor fucking Dixon, because there's a shitload, hundreds of teachers that are being fucking exiled from Florida teaching, and so they got somewhere to go, and maybe they can go to Michigan. But if you're going to be the governor, I don't know if that's going to end up going so well. Anyway, so let's find out what else she has to say.
Michigan back! So we want to make sure there's transparency in school, and that's why we called for the Parents' Right to Know Act. Because we think you have a right to know. Because we think you should know what books are in your child's classroom. We think you should know what books are in your school library. And we think you should know what the class syllabus is for your child.
So, I don't know, man. I'm just letting y'all know. I went to school. I'm 26 years old. So, I was going to school relatively recently. And the idea that, like, any child would, like, purposefully hide their syllabus from the parent, or if, like, the parent called the teacher, like, hey, what's the syllabus? Right? Like, the idea that that's a secret. What? The syllabus is, like, top fucking secret? No. If you're a parent and you call the teacher and say, hey, what's the syllabus for this year? They're gonna fucking just give you the, like, you don't need a fucking act for that. And also, what do you mean you want to know what's in the school library? Why? But also, it's not like that's secret either. Like, you can just go to the school library. They can just go. Like, how do you think these Republican freaks, like, find books to freak the fuck out about? You know what they do? They go to the library and look and then find a book to get triggered about, and then they get triggered. This idea that this is, like, secret information, like, this is top secret, you need, like, some weird, like, CIA clearance to enter the school library. What the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about? This is, like, the other thing, like, with the Virginia gubernatorial race, where that one, what's that fucking guy's name? Youngkin was like, we're going to ban critical race theory in schools, in elementary schools. Well, all right, critical race theory is not taught in elementary schools, but he's going to try to get a bill passed to ban something that's not happening in the first place. That's what we call setting up an easy win, right? You don't have to do anything. You just create legislation that says what's already perfectly allowed is still allowed, and then you pretend like you're a winner, like you won some game. Like, what the fuck are these people talking about?
And we think you should know if your teacher has recently gone to a training that says you should tell your kids if they want to have different pronouns than their parent, than they have at home.
Okay. So if your teacher goes to a training, and the training, like, why is this so goddamn convoluted, okay? Why is the teacher going out to training, and why is the training telling us that? I don't know what the fuck is going on. But either way, what is this pronouns bullshit? Okay, so a kid wants to use different pronouns, and? I don't understand, like, what the fuck the big deal is. Like, are you really, like, this is like you're running for governor, and that's what you have to offer? Like, that's the first actual policy? Like, the rest is shit that's already normal anyway? The first actual policy is, okay, so we're gonna record the training sessions if they talk about pronouns? What? Like,
They can change that and not tell their parents. We should know that.
See, even the crowd is confused. Like, the crowd is like, wait, what, bitch? What the fuck are you talking about?
And we don't want to have kids held in a school that they're not thriving in. We don't want to have a wrong path.
Wait, what?
And we don't want to have kids held in a school.
I think she meant we don't want to have kids held in a school, but that's not what she said. Let's turn the closed captions on.
And we don't want to have kids held
I guess the closed captions are finding a don't in there. I don't know.
In a school that they're not thriving in. We don't want to have a wrong path in education for our students. So we want education freedom in this.
Okay, so first of all, wrong path, that doesn't mean anything. Second of all, kids aren't thriving in school every single fucking day. Every single day, kids aren't thriving. What are you going to do about it? Homeschool them? You got 2 fucking jobs. How the fuck are you going to homeschool your kid? That's not going to happen. Where are they going to go? Private school? How the fuck are you going to pay for private school? Republicans are making that shit more expensive and making you pay more in taxes. So, okay, what are you going to do? Switch them to a different class in public school? Really? Public school? You mean the underfunded, about to be gutted by this stupid dumb bitch's fucking bills? Right? Like, what the fuck? Okay, so they're not thriving. Great, that's a problem. What are you going to do about it? Oh, she wants us to know if they're not thriving. They're not. That's it, right? That's it. Like, I don't know, man, but I remember when I was a kid and I got a D and my teacher called my fucking mom. Like, that's no. If a kid is not doing well in school, it is extremely typical for them to contact the parents. I remember once I got an F. And I got like a pink slip that I had to get my mom's signature on to prove that my mom saw my new report card. So that's already a thing. I mean, I don't know what the fuck this bitch is talking about. Like, they're pointing out like a make-believe issue. Like 98% of this is just nonsense fairy tales. And then it's like, all right, but maybe sometimes our kids aren't thriving. Great. What are we going to do about that? Are we going to de-link property taxes from public schools and maybe just give them extra money and more funding and equalize all the public schools in the whole state? No, of course not. Are we going to, I don't know, pay for more teachers? Are we going to reduce classroom sizes and pay for more teachers so they can have more intimate teaching information? So if a kid needs help on the side, that they're able to do so and they're not waiting in line with 40 extra kids? No, that's too much money. What? But it's about pronouns. Anyway, so Tudor Dixon, once again, I don't know what a Tudor Dixon is, but the Republicans in this country, man, they are just dumb motherfucking shit for brains assholes. Dumb motherfucking shit for brains assholes, dude. This is some real stupid ass fucking shit. We're gonna Florida, our biggest applause was for Florida, our Michigan. Going into any specifics, which again, very unspecific amounts of specifics, right? But going into any specifics, and they're just like, what? Huh? Embarrassing. But once again, y'all,
only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ